So as you can see from the footage I just showed just now, that is from Easter Monday, a week or two ago. It went by so fast, but it was the best thing that I can get at the time. So I got some top-down footage, as you can see, and I used my zoom lens to reach as close as possible. I only made it as far as the fort. I didn't really go on the bay. I just wasn't really in the mood to do that, so I didn't do that. What I am, a question before I get into what I wanted to talk about, but before I get into that, I wanted to talk about prints. I get the question a lot of times that if I do prints, and short answer, yes. You're probably seeing on the screen right now, you're seeing a 13 by 19 inches print, which is a decent size. If I do say so myself, you can see that from quite a distance. That's the biggest print I do at the moment. I do smaller prints, but that is what I do right now. It doesn't necessarily always have to be a print, because for example, I do have a website where I have a lot of the landscapes and pictures that I do take, but you don't necessarily have to pick from that. You can have your own pictures. It can also be an old picture that you had from a long time ago. All I would need to do is scan the picture and then I print it for you. Simple as that, easily done. So if you're interested in that, you could just go ahead and hit me in my inbox, or you can email me, whichever one is easier for you, and I could get those prints for you done just like that. The first thing that, for example, what I was interested in the beginning, to be honest, was a lot of tech stuff or new stuff that come out, new camera equipment, new lenses, new camera bodies, anything new lights, anything like that. But as you will know, on the island, that's something very difficult to do. The reason why is because a lot of those YouTubers or tech places, they either go to a company, and what they do is get the company either rent the equipment and then do it and then carry it back. But unfortunately, because I'm on a very tiny island, everything has to be shipped in, and renting stuff is not as easy. What I would have to do is, honestly, I would have to go online, really research what it is I want to buy, and then buy it. I can't buy something in hopes that, yeah, I can review it and then send it back, because we all know how that goes on a very small island. So that's one of the main biggest things that really, I wouldn't say hurt, but makes it a little bit difficult, because it would be something to always have content, but that would be very difficult. Even if someone decided to send me for something for free, I still would have to pay for it to get it in order to review whatever it is. So it's not very easy to do something like that. Another thing that people typically say is that it's your hobby, which it is definitely not my hobby. It is not something that I find to do in my free time. I take photography and videography very seriously. A lot of times when people say that, for example, something is a hobby, it's usually because they are not taking it as serious. It's something that they do when you really have the free time to do it. But I eat, sleep, breathe photography and videography. Any little small little time I can get to do it, I do it. And usually when people relate this to a hobby, it typically means that usually they don't want to pay for your services. So if you constantly treat it as if it's a hobby, don't be surprised when you don't get paid for said hobby. But it's definitely not a hobby for me. It's something that I always want to take serious, and something that you hope that in the end that it is the thing that you can do and it can allow you, because photography and videography is very big, and media in general is very big for businesses, although maybe not all businesses might see the need for it at this current moment. It's something that is coming. Usually things happen later here in the Caribbean, but in different places like Europe or United States, you can already see where media is 100% needed, and you should have good quality photos / videos of anything that you do, because usually you get a perception with that. When customers see that you're willing to spend the money to have everything done professionally, then they respect and they think of your service as something very professional. So don't underestimate the the power of photography / videography. You definitely need it in everything that you do, and you should always try your best to make things look as professional as possible, because you will be surprised of the impact of what social media and having well done stuff would get you. Because so what I would like to say is that was that's two of the major things that typically I have to deal with living on a very tiny island. So this is just another episode of me talking about any topic that really comes to my mind, or things that I find that are challenging, or things that I'm dealing with at the moment. Like I said, in between of the episodes that I do for the talk, I will have videos like this, of course, displaying different events or different locations on the island, and at the same time putting out the talk episodes. So if you enjoy this episode, be sure to share the episode, drop a like, and comment. Let me know what's the best part of the episode you liked, or what's the best, which one of the videos in the beginning was your favorite video. Was it the top down? Was it the handheld? What was it? So I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is next week. And like I say here on Jackie Imagery, capture the moment, watch it forever. Bless. See you guys in the next episode.